I was just looking at Uncle Booker T. I was like, they probably seeing she got him all covered up. You know, the elderly. She got him all covered up. The ones that's, disgruntled as fuck all the time. Uncle Ruckus and them. She got him all covered up, and the young boy. Don't know that's Tupac and shit. That younger generation all out front and center. Like, from where I'm seated, he looks absolutely adorable. And I can see his whole face. Nothing's covering it. It's just a black magic wand and something like a noose on top of an incense holder. So from my view, this is dope as fuck. Anywho, don't mind my aesthetics. Yo, 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 yo. Big up, my nigga. ODB. It's so much going on. It's like a whole bunch of badass kids got in God's resources and just dismantled the planet Earth and kicked people out every which way. Motherfuckers is on crack that should have never been. Motherfuckers on all kind of different shit. All like, how the fuck did I get here? Why am I sleeping with you? And where's my kids? Kind of shit. Honey, I shrunk the kids. Kind of shit. Motherfuckers in the sunken place. Don't know what the fuck is going on. They twin talking to them bad, calling them a bum. Some women realizing they been with bums the whole time and they ain't never been in their plans. And they don't be realizing you trapped. They be keep talking about you like you a stupid woman. I'm not stupid, I'm trapped, motherfucker. And clearly, I'm a hell of a catch that these motherfuckers got to go through these type of extremes to keep a nigga in a fishbowl. Fuck a crab bucket. Because what the fuck is the round and round anyway? Ain't doing shit but working yourself to feed a nigga. That's what they don't be realizing. When you live with it, when a motherfucker live with you, you're on the lease, you're paying the bills. It ain't no different than your children getting the benefit of you paying the fucking bills. They're not doing shit. But sitting there, they can't even keep up with keeping the motherfucker clean. Because they been out their motherfucking mind. Trappers, men, especially in the black community, women be stuck with these motherfuckers. Like, acting like we stupid. Hell, we ain't too stupid. We keep a place to stay. That's what this motherfucker know. Shit, ain't nobody giving them shit. No, it ain't gonna be too much asking, can you eat out and all that shit, nigga, no. And they don't want, let me tell you something. Divine feminine black women don't want that nigga touching them. He be doing love spells and shit to get booty from them. They don't, that nigga be just there. Like a dependent on your taxes, nigga. He a trapper bum. And sometimes they mama be giving them tips so they don't have to be bothered with them. Some of these motherfucking witches will throw their children in a penitentiary because they are no good use to them unless they're being their henchmen. Sometimes they'll have a whole bunch of kids just to make a gang so they can terrorize the fuck out of people that they doing shit to. For real. When they ain't fighting on their behalf, then they don't want them on their dime, so they put them in certain situations and be the ones to call the police to pick them up and put them in the penitentiary so they don't got to pay for them. Oh, yeah. Out they motherfucking mind, man. Like they tired. Oh, on the off season, throw them in the pen so they ain't on my dime. When they get out of the penitentiary, they got something for them to do. They got something for them to do until it's off season again. And they sick of even dealing with them. And then they'll tell them to go do some shit and be the one to call the police and tell them they over there doing that. Oh, yeah. I'm talking about a double crossing. What the fuck you supposed to do with that? and that's your mama and your daddy and some shit like that. This is the shit that be going on. This is the shit that you got to deal with. It don't matter. This is what I tell people. People can say whatever they want to about the standard of a twin flame. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. However, people are out of their motherfucking mind and put people in all kind of weird scenarios. It is more than just where you live at. It is more than just your neck of the woods. You have to consider shit. Some of the shit that people go through is not human. It's not humane. It's inhumane as fuck. And you have to gauge yourself to see how much you don't care. Because if you don't care, then you've become desensitized. I'm not desensitized. I care, however, I do not care. Because I can't get wrapped up in somebody else's story when it's so many of them. You lose sight of your own goddamn life and your own story and what happened to your ass and what you got to deal with and what you got to push out. Somebody just was talking about being a healer. Honey, let me tell you something. I've been working on, I have really never went just me, myself. I always do Reiki for myself, connected to me, doing what I love on a business level. Like, so I have the energy to do that, more work. Not just me concentrated on my chakras, me concentrated on me. No. Honey, I've been working on myself like a surgeon, just on energy alone. The way I gotta tweak shit, the sigils I gotta switch up, the shit I gotta do. It just shows you just how much you will neglect yourself when you are devoted to, I guess you could say, something bigger than yourself. You will lose sight of your motherfucking self, baby. Let me tell you something before you know it. And forget what you came for, kind of shit. So, yeah, the retraction is real. And they don't want you to heal. That's the whole problem. Every time I'm doing something, anything I do for my divine masculine, they definitely don't want him to heal. Y'all just don't know how many candles I done made a picture label with his face on it. Put it on a candle. Soon as I get it, next thing you know, I'm just throwing it to the ground. These motherfuckers is literally making me mazel tov him. I'm doing all kind of shit just to work on his chakras, so they don't blow his fucking they don't kill his ass. The human thing to do when you know somebody is in a situation connected to old ass relationships and fuck buddies and all this old weird ass shit and potentials and see they self in his family and all of this shit. I ain't saying shit. I'm just trying to get this young man some healing energy so that he's not depleted. You saying you need him to work. These is trapper women. How the fuck can he work when he blowed out? Like a bad motor, you hear me? And he gonna keep working like he crazy. And then they want to trap him in what they used to do. Bring back the good old days. A lot of motherfuckers lost their mind on and off for like 20 years. Where it fucked it up. It rewired their brain. Were they really nuts? Mm-hmm. With your name on an ammonia jar some motherfucking where, bitch. Just fucking with God's resources the wrong motherfucking way. With your name on it. Okay? I'm just telling you. They attack anything real. And some of this shit so old. Some of y'all about to be coming smack dab into the fact that people was envious of y'all parents. I'm trying to tell you, you got to look at it for what it is. When you go in history, don't get lost in history. Pick the shit that is paramount. The main subject, the shit that you know curtailed your life, the shit that you know would make you have to cut a motherfucker off. I wouldn't give a fuck if it's your aunt. If your aunt don't like your mama and your daddy, that ain't your aunt. What? Even if they appear fucked up, maybe they became fucked up because of this aunt that looks so extra, holy and righteous and shit. You gotta look in this shit. You gotta ask God to give you clarity on stuff. And you gotta be for real. And you gotta be watching and looking and seeing. So you don't miss it. We be asking for shit, then forget what we asked for. Especially when it comes to your history. I was watching it's a series called Good Witch. And the lady that she's related to, she inherited this house. A little girl, her husband's daughter, which is her daughter now, she found a book in the library connected to the property. Motherfucker was trying to take the property from up underneath her. Come to find out, the motherfucker that they was saying was her father or her husband or something was a fictitious character. She wrote the book for that particular town's children. Not real. You got some motherfuckers that hold the history in your family, ration it out, use it as a tool to lost their motherfucking mind. And tell you somebody is your grandfather that never was. Tell you they don't know your grandmama or great grandmama name kind of shit and be knowing it. This is the kind of wicked ass shit they play with human beings. And like I said, some of them motherfuckers be done reverted back to slave plant. We literally in 1555. It's just 2024. If you niggas get to wearing certain hats, if y'all get to wearing vests with white tees, you know what I'm saying? Where it looks retro or it looks current. However, you walking around with a motherfucking piece of a broom out your mouth like you used to do a toothpick when we had came up a little bit on the evolution side. I'm trying to tell you, you're going to be regular smuggler right here, right now. However, you niggas just go look at how they used to dress back in the slave time. Motherfucking men going to start wearing wigs and shit. Ain't they doing that shit? They was taking the slave masters' hair out with that bullshit. That's why the women had to make them wigs. They know what the fuck they was doing. They had, the white man was the original protective style. I'm dead. You know a black woman made it. Hell no. Come up with something. Maybe the bitch taking it out too. I'm trying to tell you. God damn. These hoes is grimy, baby. Let me tell you, okay? This shit is, every time I wake up, I feel like surf and turf, goddamn. What the fuck kind of weird feeling is this? Ground energy time. Y'all better be grounded the fuck out of your energy. This shit feels stupid as the fuck. Like you in a helium balloon or something. This motherfucker going up and down, up and down. What the fuck? They doing the most, bro. They doing the fucking most. Y'all got to be able to discern ancestors too. How can you ain't doing the work for real? Some of y'all is not. Just be all talking about your ancestors. Who? You know what I'm saying? Who possessed you? You know what I'm talking about? Don't know. You need to. That's just like Billie Holiday. I told y'all, my original child. This is real life. You can think whatever you want to. I don't give a fuck. Because I know I work. And I know I connect dots. And I know I watch like a hawk. And I know I research when something sticks out. And someone sticks out. And it just keeps sticking out and sticking out and sticking out. It's like a tab in your brain. You better look at that shit. Number 7 represents the aura. She's a number 7 life path. I seen it in here, and then I had went to the grocery store, and something told me kind of shit. But I had rolled the 7 because I was like, what can I don't want to do the zodiac. So 7 came up. Don't that look like this looked like a nectarine to me. I don't eat peaches. She would know that because I'm always saying that I don't. My mother ate them and loved them motherfuckers. So she talked me into get that. So I did some magic. I may do it with the seed of the nectarine because that's what set out. I was like, damn, I did get them nectarines. Let me go get that, Billy. Roll the 7. Her life path number is 7. It's in here. It's a life path people. George Harrison, Kate Moss, Picasso, Elton John, Billie Holiday, Will Ferrell, and Ravi Shankar. You see how stuff be adding up, and you will know who it is? Sometimes they get in the car with me, be in the store with me. If children can see, they may be looking spooked or they may be looking past me kind of shit. I don't know. I just know when I know. And that's what I'm telling you. You should know when you know. You ain't got to keep track of who riding with you, who in the house with you, who whatever. However many spirit guides that you feel like you have, whoever sticks out. You just live life. And then shit will hit that'll show and point you to, you know what I'm saying, if you do research on somebody's life path. If you know somebody's zodiac. I mean, there's different ways that you can connect the dots to put it back to the person that will be, who is watching over you, who may be related to you, who may be your motherfucking child. You understand me? Some shit that'll blow your mind. A motherfucker could be sitting around right now and be Jimi Hendrix's mama again. With no kids. But just got an obsession with Jimi Hendrix. Okay? If they were to connect the dots, may fuck around and have big plans and don't tell nobody. You do not know. And people don't consider. They just be saying, you lying. But Sally listening to lies all motherfucking day long. And they don't be talking about shit. They lies don't even be, you know what I'm saying? Exciting and new kind of shit. I said, damn, how shit can get misconstrued. Lying, saying they don't know people's name and different shit like that. And a lot of times when it's black people, they be racist. There be some old person that was in the civil rights era or had a problem with their skin or something like that. And you fuck around and have that particular, like a DNA, like a Italian DNA or Irish DNA or hell, Russian DNA. It doesn't matter. You would have that shit. And because all DNA is different, it could be a family of 5. One got more African in them than all of them. And that be the one that had the information, is the oldest one. And plot it out like that before they get here. To hold on to the information so they can play motherfucking games all motherfucking day long with your life. Because they don't like Russians kind of shit. Because they ain't got none of that good white in them kind of shit. Or got a small percentage of whatever the fuck is in everybody's, but just in a different way. And they want more of that than the African. So they make mischief kind of motherfuckers. I'm trying to tell you. If you keep seeing the number 7, the universe might be asking you what in your life could use a prosperous upgrade. Or maybe it's telling you to do something nice for yourself and someone else. Yourself. Or perhaps it's a message to look closely at what you're consuming. Listen, do something nice for yourself and your divine masculine. Y'all is going to be back with your divine masculine. It don't matter what the fuck he did. It don't matter. It really don't. These rules about to be real strict when it comes to male-female unions. As far as coming from up top, God says so. Humble you real quick. God's leading lady, God's favorite girls kind of shit. You see kind of shit. Do something nice for y'all divine masculine. They fucked up. You're being insensitive. You're not tapping in. You're shutting off your heart chakra. And you'll shut down your crown because you don't want to receive no messages. You'll be doing shit to not deal with what you know you're going to have to. Ain't nobody you getting coming with no work attached to them. It's just not happening. The way that they ask for the work is something totally different. However, they are a little agitated because they've been tossed around like a fucking sea. I mean, like a fucking boat on a choppy sea. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. I always say if you don't know what to do with a man or woman, stop wanting one. Stop touching them. Because you're going to fuck them up more than they already fucked up by whatever happened to them in childhood. And if you was a part of that too, then you really need to keep your hands to your motherfucking self and go find yourself and what the fuck you supposed to be doing. Because clearly you touching human beings ain't your strong suit, motherfucker. If you don't know how to take care of a woman, you shouldn't be touching a woman. Maybe you want to be one. And that's the motherfucking problem. However, you do got to self-discover and figure that out before you just go and run rampant in motherfuckers' lives, making all kind of side deals with motherfuckers that done lost their mind 20 years ago on and off and only can get to the store when the psychosis subsides. Got to keep the TV on so they'll remember what the fuck is going on kind of shit. And this is from touching that shit. It don't have nothing to do. It was a woman in Jamaica, 150 years old or something crazy. All her senses coherent as fuck. Fuck around and ask you if you can hear, can you huh, nigga? Or if you huh, you can hear, motherfucker. Kind of shit. Got way more sense than you. Know how to live triple time kind of shit. So it ain't got nothing to do with age. And all to do with karma and touching that shit and getting in the bullshit. The wrong fucking way. And these motherfuckers be having plenty of children. You tell me if greed ain't apparent like a motherfucker, what you mean somebody else's too? Didn't you have enough to fuck up and kill and get insurance money off of, bitch? You brought them in, take them out. At least do that shit right, bitch, since it's wrong in a motherfucker anyway. They want to dip off into y'all. Just anything. Anybody drop dead, anything. I'm like, what the fuck? Do you think that you can take the money with you? What is the plot here? Because this movie is terrible as fuck and I want a refund like a motherfucker. Because I ain't never bought it, bitch. I'm just in this terrible motherfucker. Not by choice. No. I chose to come through my mother and father. Okay? All this extra shit. Bitch, I ain't chose this. Motherfucker be choosing for you. And then you gotta pick up the pieces and pray that this is the last apartment you gotta pray, and this is the last car you gotta buy. And they just keep on. These is the mysteries of life. Is y'all wondering what the fuck is going on with my life? And why do it look like this? And how the fuck did I get pigeonholed in the baby mama title? How the fuck did I get pigeonholed in doing it all alone? How the fuck did I get pigeonholed in independent womanville? Because people got plans for your life, honey. Unbeknownst to you. Virtues of the number 7: elevating, abundant, artistic, tasteful, epicurean, sensitive, sensual, sexy, sweet, improver, able to understand true value and self-worth, charming, helpful, generous, tender. Sounds like a Libra. Y'all rule the 7th house. Vices: vapid, VAPID. Some of these motherfuckers vape. That are very decadent and insecure. Okay? Some of y'all divine masculines are highly empathetic, but they problem is people pleasing because they don't think they have charm. Some of them are prudish. and selfish. Yes. Some of them may even be an emotional vampire because they were made one by an emotional vampire that they was trapped by. Defeated. That's the Ten of Swords. Because of the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Mottos, victory. So these are Three of Cup girls. Love celebrating at Applebee's. Off bottomless margaritas. Your demise and what they're up to next. This is where they got their life purpose at. Elevate and celebrate. So they keep it high vibe. They try to anyway. By doing stuff. Like ammonia jars. I am safe and secure as long as I got these ammonia jars. I am safe and secure as long as I got God's resources to fuck her up. I am safe and secure. As long as I got the moon that's full in a few weeks. Well, no, I don't like that full moon because it's filled up and we got to get rid of the shit that we did. I mean, new moon. Boy, do I feel safe and secure when there's a new moon. And a waning crescent. Prosperity is time, love, and money. That's what I posted yesterday. I do think that is so profound because it's true. And they turn up y'all time, y'all divine masculine, which is love, and money, which is tied to the two that God said were supposed to be. Fruitful and multiply. Yep. They tearing up y'all prosperity, which is time, love, and money. Where is the lie? When you think of prosperity, they have put it so much towards Christianity and prosperity preaching that you kind of got away from what it was all about in the first fucking place. It's up there with abundance. I think abundance may be the overflow of prosperity. Just like here, take some. I have too much. Because prospering is an ongoing thing. Like time, like love, and like money. Yo, I gotta take a break. I'll be back. I'm not gonna cut this off. Just ponder that, though. Prosperity is time, love, and money. Imagine me saying, which is true, that Billie Holiday is, I'm her original mother. And she come in a time, well, more than likely, I wasn't around. Took a break. My only fear of death is reincarnation, honey. And look at me now. Kind of shit. But she could give you, that's why you should always listen to your children. Because they could have been your children before. And they could have been somewhere that you weren't. They could have been a guardian of someone else. Especially if they're a responsible child and you pick that up. You really have to consider what they be saying. Okay? Okay? Just saying. Pay attention. This is something she's telling me. She would know that based on the life she had. And she's still known today for her music. Prosperity is time, love, and money. And they split her apart from her twin. That's how she ended up spiraling. Louis Armstrong. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world. That nectarine wasn't sweet. So I guess it's something we'll work on. Anything's possible where imagination is concerned. Yeah, these motherfuckers out there, man. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Too many vices. Uh-huh. Y'all divine masculine, too many vices. And they do it like that on purpose. Want them to stay stuck in an old ass, paradigm that no longer fits them. They don't want to. These are grown ass men. It's totally illegal what they're doing. It violates people's human rights. Somebody don't have to be with people. Somebody don't want to be with you. They don't have to be with you. And some of this stuff is mapped out. Y'all enemies are y'all enemies. That's the way it is. Those are your enemies. It's written in your script. They wanted to be in it. So here we go. See, listen to this. I read this before, however, I will read it again and again. Because sometimes they'll blank me in your motherfucking ass. Just overwhelmed with life periods, you forget what somebody done said. There's a teaching that says whoever has the biggest aura wins. When your aura is strong, fortified, and powerful, you're not going to allow others to affect you. Working with all things that have to do with cleansing, purity, and vitality are important with this number. An out of balance 7 may have tremendous food sensitivities, get bogged down by other people's bad vibes, and are too affected by their external environment. Y'all see why my baby was on heroin and fucked up? I mean, you, bitch, you come knocking. You just come knocking love to its knees. When you need love, you stupid bitch. Whoever be doing this stupid ass shit. When your time in the movie or the script is up, get the fuck on. Clearly there's another movie for you, and it doesn't have to be that bad. Your movie turns bad when you keep doing ignorant shit and carrying karma and keep forgetting with the ignorant shit that you laid down. Who you kill. Once you get the money, you get the euphoria from what you buy, and then forget all about the body. On some mind fuckery, mind trickery shit. On cleanse your conscience through retail therapy with the money kind of motherfuckers. I'm telling you, it's so plain to fucking see, bro. That's what she said, strange fruit. They not like us. They not like us. Bad vibes. What the fuck? I was looking at some pictures of Dr. Martin Luther King and his wife, Coretta, and some of this shit, like, who are these motherfuckers just standing around looking crazy as fuck? Vampire, bro. When I say weird time, that was a weird ass time, honey, baby. Now we back in it. Y'all about to be looking like slaves. I'm trying to tell you, catch yourself. You be laughing. Motherfucker ordering vests and shit and V-neck tees. They gonna make it hot as fuck by the time, because it's fall now, but it's summer. And they gonna turn fall into summer and say it's Indian summer. Yeah, baby. You're gonna be looking all sweaty and plantation like till our change come. I'm trying to tell you. Where they live, where they want to live, or where they are. You know those people that are always seeking or insisted they have to live in a particular sort of environment, whether it's the country or city, whether they need to have a garden or see sunsets or be by the water. On a positive note, none of that matters. It's about knowing what's right and what charges your aura. This number can take on negative qualities when you're overly concerned with outside influences in order to bring strength and vitality to the inside. The number 7 is often the energy of a nutritionist or therapist because they understand what makes us feel good and secure and what keeps our energies upbeat, light, bright, and positive. By me keeping track of Billie Holiday's energy and my attraction and magnetism to it, it like heals her by the information that's here, right now, that I'm looking into. Now, just say I was her mother. I am her mother. In this lifetime, I was a crackhead. What the fuck can she learn from me but to be a better addict or some shit? All is relative, especially when it comes to generational curse breaking. You just don't know. It's not a joke. It's not a game. So when you born for it, you really be born for that shit. And it ain't nothing to, people be saying that you the chosen. I cannot. That's like a trigger for me. Please don't say I'm the chosen. Let me just do my work. Because, no, all they do is create more havoc, more attacks. People think you got something special going on and it ain't shit, but you got more work. Even in modern numerology, 777 is considered a very lucky number because people just pick up on its upgrade energy field. So how do you work with the number 7? What can you make better in your life? What can you improve on? We always have this sweet, nice, sensitive energy within us and we protect it with our auras. So we have to strengthen our aura game. What affects the aura? For one thing, intoxication creates a lot of holes in the aura and leads us to become way more vulnerable to other people's energies. I'm laughing at Billy because yeah, she used to get drunk and go to church. So she said she got drunk and went to church so the preacher would have something to condemn her for. I see shit, some shit you reading, you like, hold up. Yeah, this shit, because it is your energy. It's undeniable. You keep on. Like, I don't want to become obsessed with an ancestor kind of situation. Call them auntie. Be saying all kind of stuff not to overstep any boundaries. Playing it safe. You ain't trying to be like, act like no, you know what I'm saying? You trying to be no whack job and no shit like that. Just making up shit. Like, no, it doesn't go the fuck away. And then it just adds up and you get all kind of premonitions and get all kind of clarity. And if you pray for certain things, then it's obvious that, 1 and 1 equals 2 when you're watching for your prayers to manifest because you really want to know some shit that people aren't willing to tell you. Everybody's so secretive about history, yet we keep dooming ourselves repeating that which we don't have information about regarding anything. You know what I'm saying? After a great grandparent, maybe you know their name, maybe you don't. Maybe you have a picture, maybe you don't. That is unacceptable. When somebody could be handed shit up, goddamn trapper keeper full of shit, and it's families that do that. Don't you find it absolutely amazing that somebody is keeping up with your family's tree all the time? Like when you're not around, somebody else is experiencing something, keeping up with that, and then they transition and may come back in the same thing. It's crazy, bro. The fucking recycling ban. Crazy. Hella responsibility. And beautiful when it's done decently and in order and justly. You know what I'm saying? Where nobody, it's like the motherfuckers that's willing to kill for money end up with the gavel in their hand. And the people that wouldn't hurt a fly would just try to get to the root and the heart of the matter, end up either dead or back in a fucking fishbowl playing this old going to work game. The rat race. We always have this sweet, nice, sensitive energy within us, and we protect it with our auras. So we have to strengthen our aura game. What affects the aura? For one thing, intoxication creates a lot of holes in the aura and leads us to become way more vulnerable to other people's energies, influences, and entities. I'm not saying this is in any judgmental way. It's just a magical fact. Some people are incredibly sensitive to this, while for others, it's not as intense. It's up to you to recognize whether this is an issue for you. Whether it's media, foods, intoxicants, medicines, or herbs, be aware that your aura is a sponge. It absorbs everything. All of that shit be having to be worked out, even when you transition. Or you'll go through past life regression when you come again. Every time you're connecting with other people, when you shake their hands or you hug them, just know there's a little energy exchange. That's fine. We live in a world. We're going to end up exchanging energies and auras. With too much of that, though, our auras can become depleted and we become weak, insecure, and more vulnerable. That sparked my, I guess, femininity in a way, because that's like Beyonce say, damn, I gotta look at you and see that she had half of me. I gotta look at her and see that she had half of me. Like, I don't know, this is kind of weird. Because at the end of the day, you don't want more work. That's why a lot of women, black women particularly, shun the man that they know God has that is for them. That's their man. Ain't no doubt in their mind. I was supposed to be with them. You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to, all this shit happen. And I ain't got time for that. So then it goes to looking for something new because of the amount of work that's required. However, how Uncle Bob says it, anything worth something is worth fighting for. If she's worth it, she won't be easy. If he's worth it, he won't be easy. You got to work on pushing. If you had sex with your divine masculine, even cosmically, you have to keep alchemizing, keep pushing out that bullshit. Because them hoes love to hook some shit up so they can drain your auric field. They'll make you spend all your days talking about them and what they're doing. Nobody give a fuck, bitch. Get off of me. Some of y'all need to grab a paintbrush and do some watercolor paints or something like that. Do something different to shift something, because some of y'all have to come to the realization that you are going to be with the divine masculine that's quote unquote turned karmic. I guess you had too, especially if you slept with them. Did you hear what he said about energy all goddamn day long? Now, if you having sex, that's something totally intimate. That's off the chain, honey. Let me tell you something. The Django. Not no small time, nothing. So you always got to be cutting cords because of that. I knew that in sex education when I was in grade school. Whoever you sleep with, you sleeping with who they slept with. And so on and so forth. So your jujitsu got to be on like a 7-Eleven, depending on how many men or women you sleep with, and allowed to transfer or take energy from you by hooking you up or putting a cord on you or soul tying you. Mm-hmm. Every time you're connecting with other people, when you shake their hands or you hug them, just know there's a little auric energy exchange. When I was in the nation, actively, I'm still active. I'm just saying actively, soldier, not a pony soldier at all. We weren't allowed to shake men's hands because of that. Energy transference, especially if we were married. So imagine sex. You really about to have a turn of events and a chain of events. Even if you don't have a 7 in your numerology chart, it's still good to ask yourself where you might be being overly sensitive, then learning how to manage that. The number 7 is a very vulnerable number. It is emotionally sensitive and empathetic. It is important to know that being sensitive and being vulnerable is all part of the process. Some of y'all divine masculine may have a number 7 numerology life path number. And some of y'all may want to reflect on last year, which was the 7, 2023. Some of y'all may have cut y'all divine masculine off. 2023, I'm as done with you kind of situation. Yeah, you may want to apply a little bit of sensitivity to that and some empathy to go along with it, because they really could be somewhere stranded in a basement with a bitch putting poison in their food and getting them trapped on lean and Molly water. I'm just telling you. By strengthening your energy and aura. Some of y'all may want to work on strengthening your energy and aura. That's what I'm doing right now. You can use sensitivity, which everybody is totally sensitive, from COVID and life and trauma and finding out lies and all kind of shit. People you thought was this, they had another script going over here and over there and everywhere, and they lost track of time and space. Now we all over the place. Like a Big Bang Theory that never needed to happen again. So you can use your sensitivity as something empowering rather than letting it bog you down. And listening to your body. When you just can't seem to, find the energy, that's when you really sometimes need to restore through sleep. And it doesn't matter what time it is. Sometimes it's a time that's not the status quo of when you should go to sleep. 8 p.m., 9 p.m. sharp kind of shit. It could be a goddamn 2:15 p.m. and you just woke up at 10 a.m. Take your ass to sleep. And if you feel refreshed and restored and renewed, then you know that that's something that you need to do. It doesn't matter what time it is. It doesn't matter what other people are doing at that time either. Worry about yourself. Let's see these other words in here. Keywords for the number 7. Victorious, prosperous, lovely, encouraging, charming, artistic, beautiful, and sensual. Ruled by the planet Venus. The number 7 represents the aura. The number 7 has a sweet, gentle, caring energy field that goes into a situation and makes everything better, nicer, and brighter. It is also one of the most sensitive numbers and very much an empath. Libras tend to get overwhelmed by injustice, so you got to watch that. You got to care without caring, because it'll be written all over your face, written all over your aura, even if you will. Y'all like competitors. Y'all like Aries, even though that's your opposite on the zodiac wheel. Y'all put yourself, y'all real competitive. However, it's against injustice. You don't like injustice, losing to it happening to you. It's just overwhelming for you, especially when a lot of it is going on and you feel like you can't do anything about it. It'll knock you out of balance. So y'all really have to put your charm and your sweetness and your niceness and all of that shit. You got to put that towards who's worth it, who's worth hurting for. And be very honest about it, because everybody is going to hurt you. That's just the bottom fucking line. In one way or another, just based on different perceptions of something. Now, who is worth hurting for? Just when you're going to saturate all of that shit. Everybody else, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. You're irrelevant. especially if they throw you out of balance by their injustice. The shit they say is unpleasant, not pretty. You don't want to deal with that, so don't deal with it. It's knocking you out of balance. However, you got to face the reality that everybody is going to hurt you. Now, you have to choose who is worth hurting for and saturate them with the love that you have to give. That if you don't give it, it'll keep knocking you out of balance. Because there's nowhere to put it. Because ain't nobody worthy of this shit I got here kind of shit. Y'all know y'all can get real vengeful too. And withhold that. It's not right. It's not right. But it's okay. Catchphrase, elevation. Victory, Venus, green. Y'all may want to do some magic with the color green. Whoever. Let's see what this shit is about. We popping from the Gothic Tarot. I'm trying to see what I'm going to do with this seed. Shit, tell me. Trust me. Now, if I say that, and I have a girl, and the girl is Billie Holiday, and I'll name her Billie. My divine masculine's mother name is the same name as my mother's mother, my grandmother's name, and his father's name, may he rest in peace and power, is Willie, and her name Billie. And she would be his child, original father. She only came that one time. It was terrible. However, you see what she did. So if she comes again through me as a girl, and I name her Billie, which I plan on doing, if that ever happens. What, I can't say that because somebody gonna try to kidnap her? What the fuck kind of shit is that, bitch? You got a pen every motherfucking day you wake up. Write it how you want to write it, bitch. Get a paintbrush and paint it how you want to paint it. Like J. Cole said. Ben had said. I'ma paint it, paint it, paint it. I want to paint it. I was trying to ride somebody else's wave coming with that bullshit. Let a motherfucker come this time with that dumb shit. It's gonna be a wipeout situation. I tell you that motherfucking much. The dumb shit must cease and desist, bitch. Cease and desist, bitch. You can't share those things because people are going to attack you. I'll keep sharing the things just to show humanity how sick and barbaric these motherfuckers done got against your freedom of speech alone. I can say I got $1 million where I'm at right now. What the fuck makes you kick my door in and come take it? And who said that was normal to do that? No. I can say what I want to say, and if it's behind my doors and it's not yours, it's not your business. It's your business because I told you and that's it. Now you got information, but that's all you got. The right to come rob me, I don't motherfucking think so, bitch. Because I ain't robbed nobody to get it if I'm telling you about it, bitch. Motherfucker gotta move when they win the lottery. They gotta move when they... What would you do? First thing I would do, I wouldn't tell nobody and I would move. What the fuck? Fuck you. Yeah, I want it, and I ain't going no motherfucking where. And you ain't following me no motherfucking where. Go find your own motherfucking lottery ticket, bitch. These are weird ass motherfuckers. You just gotta make them as weird as they actually are. Make them see themselves. So they can stop thinking they're magical when they are not. Where they can stop thinking they're butterflies when they're not. When they can stop thinking they're reciprocal when they are fucking not. I'm giving you love. You keep giving me hate. You have the capacity to receive it, but you do not have the capacity to give it. So cut the bullshit. Over and over again with these fucktards, bro. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see what the fuck that's about, guys. In my son's voice when he was little. Hey, guys. I don't know where the book at. We're going to look at this other book that'll give us even more details about it. Yeah, some of you motherfuckers need the book thrown at their motherfucking ass. Because I'm sick of it. They gonna kidnap you if you get some money. All this so weird ass shit. What? Bitch, what planet you came from? Because you need to go back to that bitch and try it again. You violating people's human rights. Disinterest, poor quality, mediocre, haste, unprofessional. Delegate all work has aspects that you find unfulfilling. You may have more success if others can help take those aspects over while you focus on your passions and what you do best. Remember you're appreciated. Spend time with people who value you. Reread an uplifting thank you note from a friend or a congratulatory email from your boss. Remind yourself of how you create positivity. Take a rest. If all else fails, coming back after a break with fresh eyes and renewed energy can change the way you perceive your work. Some of y'all need to take that advice. Some of y'all divine masculine wants you to focus on your passions and what you do best, which some of y'all is being a woman. Keeping house, okay? Ain't no wrong with that. Somebody gonna have to quit all that extra working like a man, because you don't know shit else. You gotta hold everything down all the motherfucking time. This how they made it. It's not how God designed it. It's just not. And I don't want to hear it. You hear me? If a bitch come talking this shit, bitch, listen, bitch. You lying, and that's it. Queen of Wands. Okay, and the sun exposed. Yeah, that's Unicorn versus the Queen of Wands energy. You can just say Queen of Wands is the sun. The ones that ain't on that shit, back to the bullshit. Don't even know what these motherfuckers on. Making a motherfucker feel stupid as they actually is and how they behave. Yeah, some of that. Keep that up. Nine of Swords. I'm trying to tell you, keeping your head towards what you know they was doing to your motherfucking ass. And no, one more sword, one more conversation, one more doing anything, one more something with these motherfuckers that y'all know ain't right. It's going to be a 10 of Swords situation. Either somebody going to get hurt or you done just said, you know, I'm about sick of getting hurt and I can't believe I fell for it again kind of shit. And this ain't about no divine masculine. No, this is about people in general that have done y'all wrong as fuck and continue to do so. Some people y'all don't even fucking know. Some people are so motherfucking grimy that it will make you throw up. And it's because they were raised that way. They don't even know how else to be. Okay. Stuck. I'm trying to tell you, Knight of Wands, stuck. Fire-breathing dragons, acidic as fuck. Mad that some of y'all get in a position where you don't have to be the breadwinner. Mind you, they overstayed they welcome, baby, when I tell you, whether it was on a woman dime or a man dime, it don't matter. When I tell you, They knew they were supposed to been go ahead and laid it down wherever was reflective of the karma that they knew they earned and they needed to hurry up and get to clean up. No, they just kept taking outs. Buying time, bidding time, fucking off. To be able to use where you live at, your car, whatever. Just to do nothing, elusive shit. Nothing to show for this day right here, right now. No. The only thing that some of these bums would see, and that would be your child, and not even that. They were elusive. They had no plans of taking care of your child. Their plans was to trap you so they will always have somewhere to live. Even if it was their mama telling them to do it like that so she didn't have to be bothered with them, or counting her days, seeing that she ain't going to be around long. So at least you would have that kind of shit. If some of y'all got babies by y'all twin and they put y'all in separation, y'all twin is kidnapped by somebody, and y'all not seeing it like that. Y'all just seeing it as him being a loser, da 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 da, and he not on that. No. He was turned into a fire-breathing dragon by a Queen of Wands type of energy. Real aggressive. Come with me, Hail Mary. Wanted what y'all had. So left you a single mama and took them as, and may have had a child with them. Doing just dirty shit that people ain't addressing. Keep putting misplaced anger on the divine masculine when it's really a culmination of bullshit and people in your business the wrong motherfucking way when you ain't never asked them to. Violating your birth and human rights. Your soul rights. Yeah. And some of y'all here, y'all done made that change that fast. Justice, okay, y'all gonna go ahead and put it where it need to be. Yeah, because y'all definitely got a doppelganger. Definitely got a bitch that hold on for dear life to what you doing, what you got to say, what you wearing, how you wearing your hair now, what you got on. I mean, real silly shit. That's irrelevant to what the fuck is going on outside. Where motherfucker feeling like, you know what I'm saying, a helium balloon going up and down hill. King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, exposed. I don't know what's wrong with these whack jobs. Exposed for what? Lies exposed. Okay. Lies exposed, yeah. A lot of lies exposed. Some of these people are going to prison because they were a part. Listen to this crazy ass shit. And it's so cheesy. Kind of like when you know somewhere running out of money. I guess they put in on having a death plot against Donald Trump. 45. Like spell work to kill him. Certain witches put in on it to have him killed. So they could keep the party going. On these fake storylines, just putting you in a 9 of swords, just making your life a living fucking hell because they don't want to clear up karma. They don't want to move on to the next movie. Even if that means starting life on, putting one foot in front of the other, not depending on anyone, doing it themselves, not having anybody to ask for anything, them doing it themselves. They have a major problem with that. And they are envious of the fact that you are now moving in a position where you don't have to be the breadwinner anymore. And you may have been the breadwinner for about 20 or 30 years. Yeah. I'm a vampire, la la. Yep. Crazy. 4 of Swords. Get some rest. This came up on the Ace of Cups. Get some rest. Somebody saying get some rest. Because, honey, they going to need you to get some rest. Because I guess they going to want to have sex a whole lot to try to regenerate. Oh, yeah. I ain't capping. Somehow it got to work. Yeah. When they get back to you, who the fuck knows? They keep doing shit. The Chariot. The whole world wants justice and wants things to move forward and don't like the way that people have been handling them as a human being and a soul being. And it's just fucked up. It really is. It's coming up on justice because the world is like on some valor shit. Ten of Pentacles, yeah. All about money. Like plenty of money to kill Donald Trump. What? Seven of Cups. And trying to kill anybody that was a part of his, when they say Trump supporters. Yeah. If you said you was down with Trump, oh, you dead. And you would think it was on Biden. Biden would have been considered the Manchurian candidate. Just stupid shit. It was so plain to see. I was just talking, like, just imagine being in a movie and talking through the movie. And you're narrating it because you see exactly where it's going. You see, oh, he's about to do this. Everybody's getting mad. You're like, well, I mean, it's so plain to see. It's so plain to see that people are coming against your human rights in a so-called free country, and you can't even talk no more. You can't even say you won the lottery without getting robbed as soon as you come out of the fucking 7-Eleven lot. You guys are doing real good out there being Vikings. You can't even be in love no more. We ain't going to the movies no more. It's over with for you. Eight of Swords in reverse. You don't know, on the Chariot, these motherfuckers. Let's see what this is about because the Eight of Pentacles came up. They mad that you ain't got to be the breadwinner no more. He wants you to take some time off, get yourself together, focus on what you know best, keeping house and staying out of dumb shit, and don't be tacky, little mama, kind of shit. The Chariot. These hoes is in that car, which is fire-breathing dragon mentality. I'm just trying to see what this Eight of Swords is in for. What is it all about? Donkey dicks. Oh, gotta let her go, Jay. Eight of Swords reverse. Possibilities, freedom, release, optimism, resignation, denial. Hell no. Enjoy your freedom. When we find ourselves in control of our own lives again, it can be deeply fulfilling. List the things you will do when you reclaim your personal power. Hold on to, no, we're not doing that. Accept accountability. Put your defenses aside and do an honest review of your own mental restrictions. Examine what is really holding you back. Y'all know, a mob, somebody. I can't share that I just got married. I can't share that I just met the love of my life. They're going to destroy it. I can't share, okay, we got married. We told people, now let's go get off the grid. We have to, no, don't post that. Don't post that. No, don't post that. They're going to come for us. I'm trying to tell you, who the fuck is these hoes? They ain't even butterflies. They butter lies. Full of lies. Slip off their lips like they got butter on them motherfuckers, okay? Shea butter, if you will, goddammit. Ooh. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Y'all got it stirred up, honey. Five of Wands. It makes you say, who am I? Because y'all conjure up these weird ass gangs that think they're, I don't know, necromancing or some shit. Anywhere there's romance, the motherfuckers will be there. So they can stay in an illusion. Yeah. Stir up. Five of Wands coming right up on the Eight of fucking Swords in reverse. You're free as a bird, yet all of these fucking batons are flying your fucking way because they want to be in conflict about your life, your script, your womb space, your cerebellum, your ass, your tits, your vagina, your penis, your heart, your prostate, your fucking fallopian tubes, your uterus, your ovaries, your feet, your hands, the hair upon your head. We is enslaved times, bitch. These motherfuckers is taking human beings like we ain't shit. But honey, and let me tell you something. A nectarine is somebody, honey, when you're hungry, bitch. However, they handling us like we goddamn like Uncle Michael told us. You a vegetable. You a vegetable. Hey, you a vegetable. Ow. Okay. Okay. That's how they that's how they handle it. Who they gonna kill on this day? Like where they gonna plant the peas on Tuesday? They gonna kill Patricia and Lamia and Cynthia and Tambra and Beyonce and everybody on Tuesday. Like they saying they gonna plant the corn on Tuesday. Kind of shit. Where they get this information, honey, on how they would say. Either on that Molly Walden, honey, some on high, some on high, some on high. Even if it's their own wagged out ass mind going in and out of fucking psychosis and past life regression. Ain't clearing up that karma. Get to doing shit, then more shit. Then put the present with the past and put a spin on that shit like the line twist and Sprite. Like what the fuck? This why shit ain't moving. This why shit arteries are blocked up and shit. This is why, bro. They keep oscillating between the 2 and 3 of wands. And they got some of y'all, and y'all used to being in the 8 of wands. Moving and shaking, making shit happen. Male or female, it doesn't matter. That's why the divine masculine is saying don't overexert yourself. Putting their foot down to a degree. Yeah, 7 of wands. Don't overexert your motherfucking self. Because you're the only one that's doing a whole bunch. For a whole bunch of people. Whether you know it or not. Why they steadily hurling conflict, making you like exhaust your energy, like futile. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I had to pull back all my energy and only focus on like myself, of course, my divine masculine, my son, of course, and his daughter, his mother, and silly Billy baby. And when I can get presidents, country, ancestors, stuff like that, when I can get it in, even my own mother and father, my grandfather, I make sure they get their offerings in the morning. So I'm constantly doing stuff for them, making sure they getting food now, all this kind of stuff, because energy is being used on their end, and ain't nobody giving no offerings, ain't nobody doing shit, ain't nobody got nothing. My money, they keep going in my bank account. These motherfuckers on some let them talk to God kind of mentality, and you don't even know where Allah's at. Allah minds his business. I ain't the keeper of God. Are you out of your mind? Why don't you go find him somewhere? We're not Jesus to say, hey God, they want to touch you for a minute. He comes when he wants to come. He does what he wants to do, bro. I'm not telling Allah anything. You have to be out of your mind. 2 of Pentacles. Definitely. 2 idiots. 2 fucking idiots working day and night. I ain't lying. Will not give it up. And stirring up. Doing hella dark magic on high priest energies. Just won't stop. Just 2 idiots. They're still holding their stance like this. The other ones dead, think they butterflies. Or, honey, who the fuck knows? May every now and again throw this back up and get back on board if they bored enough kind of shit. They definitely coming after high priests that are telling people what these whack jobs are doing. And guess what? Yea, though they walk, honey. And I'm talking high priest. Judgment. Mm-hmm. Yep. Keen sense of judgment. Some of y'all Queen of Pentacles need to work on y'all judgment, having a keener sense of judgment, or you have a keen sense of judgment because you're picking up. That's what your divine masculine is wanting you to do. Take a chill pill. Because you're just coming out of a Ten of Swords situation. Something was exposed. Some had to die out. An old relationship, an old dude you couldn't get rid of, baby daddy, ex. One person just had to die out. Some that was blocking the fuck out of you like these karmics are doing. Six of Pentacles. Like you owe them something. Keep going in y'all bank accounts. They think y'all owe them something. They really are something else. Yeah, they really are. The expectation is kind of crazy. Because all they do is spend it on Applebee's. The celebration girls. I'm trying to tell you. And if it's two of them, honey, whatever they can trick people in again. Come on, come on, come on. Just look out for me. I'm just... And somebody falls for the bullshit for them to get off into some more shit and create more obstacles and do more stupid shit. They don't have the capacity, okay? So you guys, some of y'all are enablers. Some of y'all know that about y'all divine masculine. However, that's part of the people-pleasing shit. And that's something that you got to help him to overcome. You can't covet lessons. You gotta share. How did you get out of it? Trying to shit to a cops? Right. Some of y'all withholding y'all cup. Y'all gonna stop doing that shit. Once you realize, some of y'all know it too. You just ignoring that dead end sign that's been staring at your motherfucking ass for quite some time. And just want to hurt them some more by dating other people that you know it ain't going no motherfucking way. That's not nice. Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Kick him right down. In the face. Keep him out in the cold. You should have never got the fuck. You should have told me the truth. Yada, 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 yada. However, they are fucked up. And it's not about making excuses for anybody. It is the fact of the matter, bitch. They fucked up. Shit. A lot of this shit get upheld because they don't want to admit that they fucked up. The ego, male pride. That's false ass shit, man. Robotic as fuck. You gotta need a fucking turn in the sister's sledge. Keep a fucking sledgehammer to break through the cement. They head first. You know what I'm talking about? Seven of Swords. Yeah, just keep dealing with these weird ass motherfuckers. Debased, debauched, ain't your dude, ain't your friend, ain't your this, ain't your that. The motherfucker is sick. You trying to at least get to the King of Pentacles to make your way to some Emperor type of shit. However, can we get to the King of Pentacles? Can we get steady and stable? Can we get that foe, honey? And can we get them 4 candles to mark that foundation, to mark that you got it, and Divine Femme can put her purse up once and for all kind of shit. So she don't have to end up looking at you like you a Seven of Swords motherfucker just because a whole bunch of Seven of Swords motherfuckers spent your time, love, and money the wrong way, which would be your prosperity, which demoted you from the Emperor you're supposed to have been back to the King of Pentacles, which to me is the grace and mercy of Almighty God Allah. And at least you can do that shit. And you got to go ahead and give it up to him, Divine Femme, for that shit. Five of Swords. At least they speaking their truth, speaking up. Yeah, they speaking their turn, speak up for themselves instead of just going along and get along. You know, and tricking themselves into thinking that a man has needs. And, you know, a woman's whole, any woman's whole will do. There's just a need. And then after they get up from her, even if they living with her, living off of her, something weird as fuck that they know goddamn well ain't how they was raised. You know, they rapple with that. and get their manhood back when they walk out the door and go to the store and deal with more Seven of Swords motherfuckers. You know, just ignoring all the dead end signs, just like you, Divine Fam. Four of Pentacles. They holding on though. Some of them keep holding on to some Seven of Swords motherfuckers like Nicki Minaj. You know, gotta get her eye back. She don't care how long it take to get her eye back and all that. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. Prosperity is time, love, and money. If you got the time, that motherfucker worth hurting for. They were. Nine of Pentacles. If they workers. If they workers. That's how it's working with y'all divine masculine. That's what people ain't wanting to see. If people are workers, God can use them. He is in need of them because the harvest is right. The laborers are few. And if they still got some go in them, and y'all can regenerate energy and get something going in order to help the evolutionary process of man, and that's just what it is. And it ain't, I mean, what can you do? That's when you gotta grow all the way up and get the fuck out of them sexy romance novels. He able to hold it on his own. Yeah. Some divine masculines took destiny in their hand, took the will and started putting it in Jesus' hand. Imaginary, not the real one. No, no, no. They ain't even say it. It's just what they were doing. Throwing caution to the wind, which would be Jesus taking the wheel. Nobody. Old girl. Whoever. No. Yeah, I do need to stop holding on to this old ass bar I keep coming to. They playing to rob them at every 5 fucking minutes. I'm trying to tell you. 5 of Cups. So fucking dead, honey. So fucking dead. It don't make no damn sense. It's that 5-5, bitch. If another 5, that's that. Ooh, that 5 of Wands did come out. It's that 1555. That slave shit, man. Stuck. Cognitive dissonance. Stuck. Don't know nothing else. Just that. Go get a drink, man. Same place. Bunch of bats flying a motherfucking around. When they got no heart, I mean, if they was to die and go to the underworld, honey, they would get right into heaven. As far as their heart getting weighed. You see what I'm saying? Just a sucker for bats, I guess. I don't know. Shit, bat wombs or some shit. Don't think they deserve nothing else. Been tricked and fucked with mentally. Yeah? Dirty. Make you want some chicken nuggets. I'm trying to tell you. The Hermit. Make you want some chicken nuggets. They want y'all to gain weight. I don't know what for. Some of these men have information. They were given information in their families. And they know certain shit. Relative to whatever your whatever you call yourself, black, Hispanic, it doesn't matter. They know all about your ass. You gotta gain weight before pregnancy. Some weird shit. Something they know. Something they know. Caution. That's all I can say. 3 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they don't want you establishing shit. They don't want you playing no male role whatsoever. It may sound crazy and it may sound foreign because the world been turned upside down by these seductress, temptress, past life regressing, transgressor, self-righteous hypocrite motherfuckers that say they're magicians and witches. However, this is the truth. You can't get anything to move or shake because they're blocking you, even if they're blocking you energetically. Well, phone calls won't go through. You can't get your grass cut. You can't get the new roof put on. You can't get the gutters put up. You just can't get shit done. The best you can do is buy rugs for the bathroom and an outside door kind of shit. Six of Wands, that's that victory. That's that number 7. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2 cups left, 5 of cups, and the original Rider-Waite. 3 cups down, 2 cups are left standing behind James Brown wearing the vampire cape like they're so sorrowful. It's 2 cups. That's the 2 of cups. That's their reciprocity. Some of y'all gonna submit to it. What else you got to do, girl? Put down them 9 wands. That's what you got to do. Because the 9 of swords is upright. So some of y'all worried about money, when you're going to live out, your future, your child's future. Just that and the third. See in the mirror, having conversations with yourself not to break down. Trying to hold it. Shoulders ain't broad enough. Don't want to give up the ghost, but need to. Some of these men don't want to hear nothing about a menage a trois. They may not want you to even listen to Nicki Minaj, honey. Yeah, they don't want to hear shit about it. Okay? Most you would get is on a TV somewhere and y'all can play all 3 parts, can't you? They can't take it. They don't want it. Yup, hangman. Ain't shit gonna be shaking. They gonna be a hangman, hang. I'm trying to tell you. You gonna instantly end up looking like old girl, weird as fuck. Anaconda. They done had enough. 10 of swords, I'm trying to tell you. Coming right up on that 9 of wands in reverse. Mm-hmm. I'm hurting, baby. I'm hurting. They wouldn't say that, though. They gonna act like ain't nothing wrong. And you all know that ain't nothing but the devil. However, it's some things that trigger them for real. It's that bad with these chicks, what they did to them. Like experimental, like you a vegetable, you a vegetable, you a voodoo doll, you a voodoo doll. I ain't lying. Your face target practice on my wall. Okay, shit. I mean, inhumane, y'all. You wouldn't even want a motherfucker like that cropping your food. You hear me? Cropping your picture either. I'm trying to tell you, these are ancestors. The male, masculine ancestors, they ain't got to be a king of wands. This is just their vibe. Come this way. And they got to be like that. Look how hot and fiery. And come on, y'all. It's ain't got to that. Gotta get that angry in order to keep motherfuckers away from your property, which is your child, your responsibility. You get judged for how you rear your children and what happens to your children and all that shit. By God, you walk away, there's judgment on your ass. That's why you shouldn't touch something you can't fuck. No, you shouldn't do that, because you ain't doing nothing but add more and more. You are going to be totally annihilated. The past is no more. 6 of Cups are ass. Do it look like the 6 of Cups can contend with this fella? I don't think so. Bats can't contend with this fella. Bats is his food. Yeah, what the fuck? Some of y'all aunts is just out of line. Thinking y'all supposed to be their child. Oof. Y'all mother see over her dead body kind of shit. This bitch tripping kind of shit. Always was a thing, didn't tell you. Empress. Yeah. And some of y'all ended up being nice to the aunt. When clearly other people knew it too. There was an obsession with you, wanting you to be their child. Maybe like during a time when, you know, those Lifetime movies be showing where the person be wanting to kidnap the child, or they kidnap the child. Become a roommate with a pregnant girl to kidnap her baby kind of shit. Just weird. Unspoken shit. Just in families. Dirty rugs. Knight of Swords. So many lies. Listen to that thunder. I'm trying to tell you so many lies. In the past, lies gonna be wiped the fuck out of you. Slowly but surely. Yeah, truth exposed. About a Queen of Swords. Some of y'all got a Queen of Cups mother. Some of y'all got an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini aunt. Two of Swords on it. Your mother there, right? On how she looking. Queen of Cups energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Or maybe it's in reverse, but somebody definitely is like, you got me fucked up. Like this, the ties of kinship are severed. Yeah, they won't ever be cool. No. Too much was done. And somebody knows it in a weird kind of way. However, grateful that you were nice to them. Because they did a whole lot. May even thought you was going to kill them. Yeah. You see that? You see where you're holding this? This is how you saw that person? This is how they thought you were going to react to them. And you didn't. You reacted like this. Which makes it a really weird situation. Oh, well, your mother is like, listen, I don't give a fuck about all that fairy tale drama. No. But you gotta obey your mother still, kind of shit. Because they know them in a way that you just don't. It's not safe for you. Not safe for you. Across towers and shit. Yeah, crazy, girl. Real whimsical shit. I'll put this deck up. And I may put this reading up because it's enough for the 7. Whatever the fuck. 7 of mystery. 7 of mysticism. 7 of swords. Definitely. Alright. 7 of wands. Yeah. 7 of cups. Absolutely. Did I say 7 of swords? Tricky. More shit unfolding all the time. And make sure to keep up with y'all connecting the dots when it comes to who you're communing with. Who sticks out to you? Excuse me. Who sticks out to you? You know, I always share this story and I'll share it again. When I've had clients and there's a certain energy that'll match up the last name to the person may not know who that person is because they don't listen to that genre of music. They don't even know them kind of shit. And when I hear that, I be so sad because I know they're missing a grand opportunity, possibly. Because it's not an energy of darkness, it's an energy of light that sees that they have the same last name and is trying to see if there's any connection there. Just trying to commune and see what's up, not to haunt you. However, to have a reciprocal vibe. You will be surprised at how beautiful you can cultivate a relationship with somebody that you didn't even know you were related to that are no longer here in the physical form. However, was a powerhouse in whatever it is that they were good at when they were here. Just because you don't know them, you may say, hey, you ever heard of this person? To the people that came from that era. And they say, oh, hell yeah, I was at his concerts, I had his, Then it make you say, oh, now you want to know them. But they make them feel some type of way. You see what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes with me, when I read tarot, it's a small window of opportunity for you to connect with somebody that's a major player or was and could still be, depending on their weight in the spiritual realm. However, heavy hitters in this realm, the earth realm, when they were here, and you won't think of it, especially if it was a negative connotation about them. They talked about them. That's why people fight so hard to keep their names clean. And they fight even harder to dirty it up. And then people buy that shit and miss all kind of magical moments and opportunities with somebody that could possibly be in your bloodline or in your lineage, in your family. Yep. So watch out for Dana. Watch out for Dana. And connect the dots so you know who you vibing with. You may fuck around and be a mother or father or somebody like, what? Yeah. Far-fetched, no. Not when you keep up with what you're doing and you're asking to know things, and you're asking for clarity and confirmation, and certain people stick out, and things match and align, and the same names, and things rhyme, and you know what I'm saying? It's a lot that comes along with it. However, you will keep getting confirmations, and then the energy or the spirit themselves will affirm you even more, because they understand too. It's a weird vibe once you really do understand it in the most um, earthly way possible. All right, y'all. Love and light.